Moody Gang team, what it do? It's your boy Moody Starr. If you new, hit the like button, subscribe, and join the Moody Gang team. This is a channel where I like to highlight current events and I like to talk about my spiritual walk here in this matrix. Of course, you feel me, part of the ritual. You already know I gotta have this sip of water. You feel me? I got the cup today. I finished my my water bottle, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, man. Wake up in the morning, don't look at your phone. Get you some water, and then you'll be good, bro. I promise you. Don't move. That's just like some shit that I say. But anyway, bro, first of all, shout out to everybody who's been on a journey, holding on to their life force energy, holding on to y'all seed. That's what's up, man. It's amazing. That shit is kind of, in this day and age, it's kind of hard to do. Because, like, every single day, we are pumped with, you know, sex, murder, kill, shoot, and hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just pumped with so much shit that, like, we look at sex as just a release. Like, man, I'm going through shit, so fuck it, I'm just gonna release. When in reality, you're just draining out part of your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, sexual activity is literally almost like kind of the closest thing to get to your soul. If you want to literally, if you really want to get somebody hooked on something, like, just fuck with their sexual energy. Like, real shit. If you know, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this video is really not about that. Don't fuck with nobody's sexual energy. Cultivate your own. All right, but so in this video, in my last video actually, I was talking about how, like, people, when you're on semen retention, people like seem to come out the woodworks, right? You attract everybody, men, females, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want to hang. They're probably just gonna want to hang around you, want to touch you, want to just vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, they just want to pour out their soul to you. That's just what happens, because when you're cultivating your own energy, the humans that walk around on the face of this planet, they can't tell why they are attracted to a certain person. You know what I'm saying? That's because their energy field, or like the quantum field that does exist, that they don't really pay attention to, like they still are connected to. So they can pick up on when somebody's energy is actually good or when it's bad. Everybody can do this shit, but a lot of people aren't really in tune with themselves to really know what the fuck is going on. But I'm gonna take another sip. But so sometimes, like, most of the time, like, while you're on semen retention, people are gonna come out the woodworks. Guys are probably gonna want to hang out with you to go to the club, to go attract some females, because again, they can tell. Even other guys can tell, like, when another guy is like, damn, bro, there's something about this dude, man. I know if I have him around, I know I can get some chicks. You feel me? All I got to do is just kind of be around him, and I know I could get some chicks. Like, I was that guy that was used to get the chicks. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, because, you know me, I'm just naturally a ladies man. But dudes would literally hit me up. Older dudes too would hit me up, be like, hey man, let's go to the club, bro. Come on, slide out, man. We got you. Don't worry about it. Slide, come through. And then I slide with them. And because of my presence being there, the women would just come. You get what I'm saying? I don't know what it was about me, but apparently, like I said, I wasn't too thirsty with my shit. I wasn't too thirsty with my energy, and I was confident within myself. So, like, again, women can pick up on that shit. So whenever people do come out the woodworks, you know what I'm saying? How do you kind of counter that? This goes into talking about really making goals for yourself long term. And when I say long term, I'm talking about at least a year from now, 2 years from now. One way to kind of counter how people enter into your life is really simple. If you set some long term goals, if you set like a year from now, you really, like, first of all, sit down, look at yourself in the mirror, and ask yourself, like, yo, am I able to go a year without having sex with a female, bro? Like, can I do that? Can I go a whole year without doing that shit? Like, ask yourself if you can do that shit first, because that's what it's gonna take for you to really see the benefits of semen retention. Like, you dead ass, it's literally gonna be a 1 to 2, 3 year process. You feel me? Like, a lot of the times I like to go over, you know, a few days, to a month and a couple of months, the 90-day challenge and then the 120-day challenge, those are all still essential and important. But at the end of the day, you still need to get out of this mindset of like, damn, instant gratification. Like, I did this long, so I feel like I deserve instant gratification just because I held up my seat for 3 months. It don't work like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you want to provide, first of all, you don't want to hold on to your seat for 3 months and then go back to the same options that you were dealing with before. It was a reason why you left those options in the first place. You get what I'm saying? So you don't want to go back to who you was dealing with before. But guess what? When you are on semen retention, that same chick that you was digging down like 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, she's still thinking about you, and you literally have access to her mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally have access to her mind and her soul, because y'all were already spiritually in tuned, having sex, and at some point you was just like, nah, bruh, I feel like I just need to end this, or just something. Like, maybe you was probably getting too clingy and shit, and then she was just like, nah, I'm good. That's that needy scarcity energy, and that type of energy that you give off, you will literally scare women away. But anyway, even if you say fuck it, okay, that's the end of that. Like, bro, I put this on everything. A month or 2 or 3 months later, she's gonna be thinking about you, especially if you are on semen retention. Because now you're on semen retention, like, bro, your senses are gonna be heightened, not only here in the physical realm, but also in the spiritual realm. So you'll be able to like reach out and talk to people. Literally, you can talk to different. It's certain, like, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm guilty of this shit, dog. It's certain women that, like, you feel me, I think about that was in my past, and I just be like, man, you know, I don't want to be with them, but it's just like, damn, I do kind of like miss the good times that we had. And then somehow, some way, they either contact me through social media or something like that, and I just be like, that's freaky. That I didn't expect that. You get what I'm saying? So when you're on semen retention, your mind is literally gonna listen to your body more. So you'll be able to send out more signals to like different people, just by thinking about their ass. You get what I'm saying? So that's why it's very important that like you have goals set up, because I'm telling you, a month or 2, 3 months later, like, that shit is not like, you know what I'm saying? That's not a long enough time for you to be like, okay, I could just go back to doing what I do. Like, this semen retention shit, or like this movement or wave or whatever, it's literally meant for you to better yourself long term. You know what I'm saying? Most of the guys, I'm glad that like I kind of got this information now, but like, you feel me? If you are in your early 20s to 30s type shit, like, this is the perfect time to be practicing this shit, bro. Because once you hit 35 and up, you know, you hit 35 and up, that's when essentially you're supposed to be reaching your prime as a man, as a young man. You get what I'm saying? So set these long-term goals. You won't regret it. Let's think about this shit for a second, bro. Look at this dude, Kevin Samuels, right? How old is Kevin Samuels? He's about like, what, 50 something? He's about 50 something right now. He's just now like becoming known, like just around like, you know, on YouTube and social media. He's 50 something years old. Let's just say he's 51, 52 years old. Like, essentially, bro, this dude, he went through it all. He literally went through like what some of us are going through right now. Probably young, found somebody that they were in love with. That shit didn't work out. Now it's back to the drawing board. Now I gotta move out. Now I'm broke, this, that, and third. But the thing about Kevin Samuels, the reason why he's so big and so successful today is because he was like, fuck it, bro. He looked at his reality. He was just really serious with himself, and like sometimes like people be getting butthurt of what he be saying, like, man, he be going over the top. Sometimes we really need to hear that shit. But essentially all he did was just make long-term goals. He made long-term goals, because this is the same shit that he preaches, and a lot of people preaches this shit too. And yo, he's 51 years old, and now he's just not getting in his prime. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if he did semen retention or not, but like the fact that he's 51, you at the age of 51, 52, 53, you could still like achieve your goals, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's very essential. Well, I said essential like 13 times like in this video. But nah, for real, it's very important that like we set our long-term goals, whether it's like you want to go to school, whether you want to have a certain level at this job that you're working at now, like, okay, by the time I reach this age, I need to be here, you know, or like set some, or even if you are going to relapse, set some realistic goals and some goals that are challenging that would be like, for example, if you're going to do something, obviously it has to be a brand new option. You have to have the essential tools, whether it's like very good income, a decent house, a decent car, whatever the case may be. Like you want to say, all right, before I step out, let me at least accomplish this. You feel me? So even when you relapse, it's kind of like, you feel me? I'm literally trying to be realistic to the common or to the average person who just don't care about this whole spiritual shit. You get what I'm saying? Because in order to help one who is like that, you got to realistically put something in front of their face so they can be like, okay, I can do this. Take two and two together and just make it work. Make it work for yourself. Because essentially everybody's different. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, just put some long-term goals into action, man. And when I say long-term, like I said, at least a year. Not 6 months, 8 months, 9 months, that's cool. But at least start at least a year. And then when you go to, then when you like kind of plan out, because again, God laughs at our plans, but you still need to do it so you can be focused for yourself. You don't want to get knocked off your pivot. If you don't have no plans for the next like 2 to 3, 4, 5 months, and then also for the next year, any like baddie that comes through, like she's just gonna knock you off your pivot, and now all of a sudden you're living for her and not living for yourself. So like really think about it, bro. Like, you know, long-term goals type shit. And then just really get it out your mind that you're not gonna be having sex for a while. Like really get it out your mind. Like, and if you can't handle that, then hey, get the hell out of the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? This journey is not for the weak. It's only for the men who's literally trying to better themselves, long-term type shit, and enjoy. Like, bro, wouldn't you want to enjoy your life at the ladder? You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't you want to like just grind and bust your ass now? So that way, like when you at the end of the day or the end of your quote unquote journey and shit like that, you don't have to work for shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to tell a chick how to treat you or you know what I'm saying? Like she will already know how to respect you. She will already know how to please you. And even in that, y'all can rise in consciousness if y'all want to like spice it up in the bedroom. You get what I'm saying? But it just takes time. It takes time, patience, planning. And with this whole instant gratification thing, bro, like that shit is gonna, that's a drug within itself. So, you know, I'm gonna take one more sip. Other than that, it's been your boy Moody Starr. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the subs. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, and join the Moody Gang team. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Peace.